Okay.
Okay, we're going to show you a little bit of few things about this Full House feed through stitcher. First off, we want to tell you that you have to come in with a 120 volt line right here. We'll probably just leave this on. Well, no.
Leave that one cord.
Yeah. Anyway, just come in with 120 volt right in here and there, and then air right here, and we've got it set at about 90 pounds of pressure. Yeah. And you can kind of control how deep it shoots the staples with that air pressure. Also, you can back these guns off. Where's the adjustments for to back the guns? This back, right? These two bolts right here. Okay. Can you see these two bolts right here? Let me. Okay. Yeah, you see they're on slots. You know. And you can move the guns in and out with them, and they're the same on both sides. Also, these are pass load guns. They shoot a 16 gauge staple or brad. 16 gauge finish nails. They shoot a brad, and there's almost 5,000 in here. We're going to send this box with you. You can buy these at Grainger. You may be able to buy them. I think this was $11 for this box plus shipping for us anyway. There's Grainger's part number right there, and we're going to send this with it. And but you want to make sure that there are 16 gauge finish nails, and these are 1 inch long is what we've got in there. And right here, this you can raise and lower the assembly here for wider jams. If you got some wider jams, you just loosen this and bring it up, and it'll come. You can see that the thing is clear off. Now, for 4 9/16 jams, I think it just goes all the way to the bottom. You just put it all the way to the bottom. Is that right? Yeah. You know, or if you want a little bit up, you can bring it up a little ways. It won't hurt it any. You just there's a couple of knobs. There's a knob here to adjust where the roller hits, and this foot pedal right here is what starts it. And you'll notice that right here you feed the jams. Our jams are wore out pretty good, but you feed the jams. We mitered the stop, so like yours, and we don't have many jams over there. These are pretty well worn, but you feed it in. You feed the jam in to the stop there, and what you do is you take 2 jams, you put them back to back, you feed them in, and you heard that little air click. Well, that loads. I mean, that lets the machine be ready. Then you put a stop on that side, a stop on this side, and you feed it up against the stop here. Now, if you need to hold the stop back like 3/8 of an inch or What size is that? On both, one side's different, isn't it?
Yeah.
You could make it where it feeds to this, or you could make it, that looks like 3/8, and that looks like about 3/6. Yeah, something like that. But anyway, these will set right down over this like this, and you push, and of course if the stop wasn't there, let me pull that stop back. And then you can set these set screws, and you can turn it either way, at like so, and that would hold the stop back, as you can see right there. Might work for headers. Most people don't want to do their headers when they got mitered stop. They don't want to do their headers. They like to do their headers afterwards so that they can make sure they line up good. But that's up to you. These things are right here with set screws on them, and we just store them right here. But we may take them off and put them in a box with the staples, and we may put one box and have some things that go with the trim saw right here. Like I think what we got with the trim saw is a video showing how to adjust it and things like that. You can, we'll send a video of it being run, and a video of and a DVD showing you how to adjust. It's got digital readout on it, and so we will show a video. We made a video showing how to adjust that digital readout, and also there's instructions on how to do that. But anyway, you got air to it, power to it. You feed your jams in like so. You put your stop up against it, and go. You also have to turn. You've got an off and on switch, and this is a stop retract. Why do they have that? So you can feed it on through. Will it work?
It'll go down, but it does it automatically when you.
It does it automatic. You don't have to worry about it. But if you wanted to put something through it, you could make the stop go down. But right now I'm going to hit the start button, and it's just going to pull. And once you hit the start button, you have to push it forward about 6 inches. But you have to fire it first. And then go forward. And that's an 8-foot jam there. And it'll always it's got a little thing there that tells it it's at the end, and it'll always put we've got, our stop is a little short here, but it'll put a brad right at the end of it. You can, all the brads are sunk below the, there's extra holes, but there's a brad here, one here, and then there's one up here that went probably right in there somewhere, right there, that went in another hole. But that's what we have to work with. We're not. And do you have a scale? Hold on, just a minute. Let me see if I can get it with my. It's inch and 7/16 from. It's an inch and 7/16 from here to here. your door is 1 3/8, and you want about a 1/16 of an inch gap. Let me- Okay, and you know, it's going to vary some with the stop and thing. Okay, there is some adjustment. You can, if you wanted it less or more, you can raise and lower this with 2 screws there. You can raise it and lower it to control. You would probably have to raise and lower these too, right here and right here. But anyway,
Find everything before it's there.
Okay. Let's see. So I think we've pretty much told you what it is. You feed the jam in and to these stops, and then when you hit that start button, that little pedal down there, these will drop down like that. And they'll drop down and they'll stay down as long as I guess you have to hold it to get them to stay down. Now, okay, they'll stay down while the jam is going through, and then when the jam's gone through, they'll come back up. And right here's a little eye that fires them and so forth. There's not a whole lot to it. Like I say, the staple guns are working great. They don't miss. We had a little trouble with them at first because we tried 18 gauge staples, and it won't fire 18 gauge staples, but it fires once we got the right staples, or brad. They're not staples, they're brad. Once we got the right brad, those guns work excellent. They never miss again.
Yeah, we cleaned them up and everything.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll get it ready to ship along with your saw, and anyway, that's how the little machine runs. Thank you.